Hi world, I just wanted to pop in and have a quick chat about a topic that I've been researching. And it's mainly been researching because of a person called Reese and she has a YouTube channel called Relatable Reese, and she's also on a channel called Cults and Crims. We're funny. Sorry, guys, I should know that, but when you played with so many different names, and I sat in that video, I've forgotten which one it's called, but yeah, it is We're Funny. And she's partnered up with a wonderful gentleman called Tommy Scoville, and he has a YouTube channel called The Lifeboat, which helps people with connections and actually beating things such as addiction and that sort of thing, and demons in their lives. Now, they're a pretty gregarious team, and I do listen to them quite a bit. Reese was married to 2 different jesters in her life, and she came from a life of Scientology. Now, that's important because Scientology is, as Aaron would say, a human trafficking cult that is about destroying lives, and that only has 30,000 people, maybe. However, the Jesters, which are a small secret component of the Freemasons, and while they are Masons, the Masons would not support them if they were completely aware of them. And this faction of the Masons is really a high control group. Reese calls it a cult. Tommy calls it a high control group. I believe in calling things a spade, so I'll call it a high control group too. And it's about controlling the people within it, controlling the families around it, and making sure that everything's kept a secret. Now, why am I doing a video about it? Because I'm a nobody, and yet Reese has I've forgotten the word. I'm sorry. She's on a mission to actually spread the word about the Jesters, and it's a group that gets together, and they call it a pop-up brothel, where all these men get together and basically have a sex party every about 5 weeks, and it's all organized and paid for by themselves, but it's also a not-for-profit organization, and it's international, and they also bring the prostitutes across state lines and that sort of stuff, and do quite a few things that would upset many people. So Reese is on a mission to spread the word. And I guess the only way to spread the word is if other people hear about her story and then start to talk about the same thing that she is, so that it becomes common knowledge. And this is how they spread the word about the cult of Scientology. And the Jesters don't want her talking. They have been very threatening towards her. Now, the only way to reduce that threat is if everyone starts to talk about it. So I'm a nobody and no one will probably hear this. However, I want to spread the word and support Reese in that, because I think that she's doing an amazing thing, and she has so many critics out there, yet you don't see many videos on YouTube just saying what a great job people are doing. Now, Reese seems to be doing this for the right reasons. She did go through a lot of pain, and she is doing a lot of processing, and she doesn't have a filter. I know what that's like. She is braver than I, and maybe she's had different experiences to I. However, in many ways, I really can relate to many of the pains that she has gone through, and I would like to support her and say that there are others out here that'd be willing just to spread the word. Now, Jesters, they're only for men. They're mainly middle-aged white men who get together once a week sort of thing, and they have special code names, special words. They broken up across their realm into different courts. So her husband's, I think, were attached to the 52nd court, but I can't remember. She mentioned it in one of her videos today, and it's already completely gone. Now, I will continue to also talk about Jesters on here, just because I think it's the right thing to do. And if I talk about it, and Reese talks about it, and Tommy talks about it, and then I think Ben Bacon Bits is also starting to talk about it. That's how they started with the exciting Scientology stuff. And it is a small way to support others. And I hope it does help. So my recommendation is go and research Jesters. The Masons are not Jesters. It's just that to be a Jester, you have to be a Shriner, and to be a Shriner, you have to be a Mason. Now, they're all just smaller groups within the group of Masons, and because it's a secret society within a secret society, there is little known about it, but it is basically sex parties where people are treated like pieces of meat, and should be brought into light, and so that people can make a more wise decision with their own lives, not passing any judgment, but you can't make a wise decision unless you know the full information of the things that are going on. And so here's me putting down my cards on the table and saying I support Reese, and that we all should be doing this to support her. Thank you for what you're doing, Reese, and I wish you all the best. You are growing amazingly. It's been wonderful to see your growth over the last year. We do love what you're doing. To put some perspective into who I am, if don't worry about that. I'd better not do that one. But I love your work, and I will talk to you soon via the live chat, because that's what I do. Thank you, Tommy, for supporting her, and you're just amazing. You really, really are. I do hope that one day you can start naming yourself as Tommy Scoville, full stop, that there's nothing else, and you don't need to refer into the past to have enough reassurance of your credentials, because just being you is enough. Once again, God bless and have a great day.